everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Lizzie. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're staying healthy out there and relaxing and in a good place. This is a Connect to a Deceased Loved One reading. It is a pick a pile. I did pre-draw all of the piles, but I will do something live for you with the channel message cards. Alright, so think about your person, vibe to the objects, pick one that is guided by your soul. So pile 1, we're going to call this the striped rock. Super pretty. You can't really tell with the lighting in here, but it's like a pinkish red with black stripes. I'll spin it for you. Super pretty. We're calling this the striped rock for pile 1. If you need to, rewind it and pause it to channel more to it. Pile 2 is this sparkly, we're going to call this the crystal rock. Super pretty. I love rocks. I collect them. Ooh. Sorry, this one had dirt on it. And pile number 3, we're going to call this the pink rock. I know you can't see the pinkness with the lighting in here, but it is a very light pink. Perfect Halloween-y rock vibe to it. Super cute. One more time. Pile 1 is the striped rock. Pile 2 is the crystallized rock. And pile 3 is the pink rock. Like I said, if you need more time, pause it, go back and review the piles. The one that pulls on your heartstring is the one for you. We'll get to pile 1 in just a minute. Hi there, pile 1. You picked the pretty striped rock. I like it. Alright, let's do your channeled handwritten cards. Feeling a little dizzy with this one. You're dizzy, Lizzie. I used to get called that when I was younger. Sense of humor, but yeah, very dizzy. Like my equilibrium is messed up, if that makes sense. Ringing in the ear, some kind of explosion. Even a gunshot could have went out close to their ear. I kind of feel like this is a soldier vibe, but we shall see. Or a police officer. I said police officer because this one is very serious, very heavy. Even though they're funny, witty nature, they're very serious. This is a serious person. Could even be a soldier as well. They're also very serious. First one, a few words. Didn't talk much, I heard. Just like that, didn't talk much. Little eye contact. Maybe they had trouble looking people in the eye, or they insisted on looking in the eye. It's one or the other. But something about eye contact. Okay, there are like 2 more. There's 2. Okay, let's start with your postcard. Dearest you, there is only one you, and you have a unique path and and a special purpose. You're supposed to have specific experiences in this world and meet certain people. But then it's up to you how to live, how awake you choose to be, and how willing you are to grow and strip away what's false. Don't compare yourself to others. It's easy to think a person is happier just because their outside looks good according to society's standards. But you can't know anyone's internal experience. I don't know if this is two people coming through or two experiences, but I think we got a suicide here. A gunshot to the temple. But when this person died, like, everybody was really surprised because they were somebody who was very put together, very structured. Like I said, a person of very few words, so they didn't ever say they were in trouble. Taking me to the sentence. It's easy to think a person is happier just because their outside looks good according to society's standards. According to the world, they had it all, I'm hearing. I do feel like this is two separate groups coming in. I still feel like that soldier cop vibe, and I feel a suicide here. I don't know if it's the same person or two different energies, if they're trying to express two sides of their life. I'll keep going. Anyway, let me start over with getting more stuff. And I always like that I'm a psychic medium, but I'm also an empath, so that not only are they able to talk to me, they can make me feel things. So everything is a clue. That's why I point out specifically which side the gunshot was. I do feel like it would be on the right. My right, anyway. Okay, dearest you, and my ear is fucked up. So, if there was a soldier in it, it's a separate, I feel like a bomb, or like a combat. My ear just keeps fucking ringing, but I just also feel a lot of pressure. That's why I'm saying, like, a bomb blast would make sense. I'm just telling you what I'm feeling. Dearest you, there's only one you, and you have a unique path and a special purpose. You're supposed to have a specific experience. You're supposed to have specific experiences in this world and meet certain people. But then it is up to you how to live, how awake you choose to be, and how willing you are to grow and strip away what's false. Don't compare yourself to others. Easy to think a person is happier just because their outside looks good according to society's standards. But you can't know anyone's internal experience and compare yourself only to your past self. See how far you've come. Don't be distracted by what others are doing or accomplishing. Stay focused on what inspires you. That's how you get successful and find happiness. Want what you have now, not what someone else has. We love you immensely and know your journey ahead is sparkling with miracles and wondrous things. Trust. Loving you forever and ever. I just heard, hey buddy. Could even be someone's battle buddy. You could have lost them on your same tour. Again, I don't know if this is the same person, if they came home and committed suicide, or they suffered a head trauma during combat, or if this is two different. I heard husband, so definitely one of these is male and was married. Yeah, I just feel like it's two different people. Again, it could be the same person, let me know. I'm feeling a gunshot wound for one to the right temple, self-inflicted, and I'm getting them blasts, like they either were severely hurt or they died in combat, if that makes sense. Sorry to hear that. Thank you for your service, Spirit. Anyway, Sit back, put your feet up, and observe what is really happening. You're missing the mark on this one. Also a military term. See without judgment or bias or emotion. See the actions before you. So they're really expressing that you need, like, getting played. Wow, I heard that loud and clear. Getting played. I don't know if this is a love interest or in the work department, but somebody is playing you. And I feel like you have an inkling, like your spidey senses are going off about it, but you just don't want to believe it, or for some reason you're just not seeing what they want you to see. So they want you to take a step back and observe and watch people's actions and how they speak to you. And if they feel sketchy, dig a little bit. There's something, you're missing the mark on this one. I feel like it has to do with your heart, so maybe like a love interest, because I just literally felt this, like somebody tapping my heart, like has to do with your ticker. It could even be a health issue. There is no fair. Bad things will happen. There's no why. There's no reason. It's cruel and unfair. I'm sorry this happened, but we can either lay down in defeat or rise up in glory. Also another military vibe. I hope you choose to rise. This is for the battle buddy. You came home and they didn't. You feel a lot of survivor's guilt about this. They're expressing. Bad things happen. When you go to war, people die, and some people don't. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. They don't want you to feel bad about this. But this is also for the suicide one. I see like these are co-mingling, maybe because you both died of a gunshot wound or a head trauma. I'm not really sure. But bad things happen. People decide to take their own lives. It has nothing to do. It's not anyone's fault. It's basically what they're saying. So we have a group over here with survivor's guilt because they came home and their friend died in war. And then we have people with survivor's guilt for somebody taking their lives, and they feel like they didn't see it, or they feel like they could do something, and they just feel guilty about it. So they're coming together because your feelings are similar. Fear causes you to run. Stop running away from this. Facing, I'm going to talk to the soldier one. You have PTSD issues. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You know you have been hiding it and pushing it down, and it's getting overwhelming. You're having night terrors. Your personality has changed. You don't open up. You're like desensitized, if that makes sense. And the spirit is saying this isn't a way to live, buddy. This isn't how it's supposed to go for you. They don't want you to walk your life traumatized. I'm not going to sugarcoat the fact that you've seen a lot of shit, and you did a lot of shit when you were over there, and you just feel so much about it, and you're very prideful. You won't ask for help. You feel like it's a weakness. But you're not the type of person that looks at other people who are struggling with PTSD and like, oh my God, they're a sissy. They're just crying, complaining. You don't feel that about other people, but you feel that about yourself. Like if you were to go and get help for it or talk to someone, you feel like you'd be being a sissy. But you can look at your other brothers and sisters and support them. You don't support yourself, and the spirit's up here like, that doesn't make any sense. What are you talking about? They really want you, especially with the night terrors. I feel like you've pushed love out of your life. Especially, you just desensitized. You don't want to feel for anyone. You just feel the worst in people, like they're all just going to leave you or something bad's going to happen. You've turned cold to cold-hearted, and not by choice. This isn't your doing. This is trauma, and it's time to face that trauma, and it's time to get help for it. Also, to the suicide group, you are also battling depression. The spirit's coming through because they're worried about you. They do not want you to make the same mistakes they did in life by letting depression eat at them for years and not get help. They want you to face your depression. I'm not saying you're thinking about suicide. You could possibly, but they don't want that to get to that level for you. They regret not getting help for their depression. So they're saying it's time to step up, stop running from your problems, stop running from the PTSD, and stop running from the depression. I know this is blunt and cold, but this is what the spirits want to get across. They don't have a lot of time with me. They want to get the message across. I'm not trying to badger you or push you. This is what they want to tell you. Life is pain. I wish I could spare you the hurts life brings. I wish I could comfort you like I used to. The wound will mend, I promise. For now, lick your wounds and eat junk food and have a good cry. Let it out, love. I'm there with you, holding you tight. So this is for the soldier's wife. I do feel like you have come a long way in your grief, but I feel like sometimes you traumatized. You also are like the battle buddy that got desensitized. Like, you don't give your 100% into loving other people of the opposite sex or the same gender, whatever relationship you're in. It's like you're stunted. You're afraid they're gonna die. I know why they came to my table. I was the same way for a long time. I was with a soldier. Soldier died overseas, stunted how I gave my heart out. But I feel like you're in a better spot than I was. I do feel like a little bit of time has gone by here. You have tried or are with other people, but you still push down your pain. They're acknowledging the fact that it's okay to get sad sometimes. Life is full of pain. People are going to hurt you. People are going to break your heart, and people are going to die. You just got to keep getting up. Like, they're always with you. They love you very much, just as much as you love them. I think they're very humbled and very proud that you're their person and that you felt this deeply for them. They're honored by that. They feel that very much. Also, this is for the one who committed suicide's mother. I don't feel like they ever got over this. I think they're very crippled by the fact that their child took their own life. And that saddens them so much. I'm also not going to sugarcoat the fact that the one who committed suicide is a spirit that didn't cross over. They're not going to until their mom can make peace. It's not like they're here because they're scared to go to a bad place or because they feel like they just feel so guilty for their mother and what they did, and not just the mother, the family members, and the people they love. This person doesn't feel right about crossing until your hearts are at peace, so they've been working on this, trying to bring you to that peace, not only so that they can cross over, but because they want to heal the wound in you. That's sad. Things can be replaced. Money is always lost and remade, spent and saved. Time goes on. But not telling your truth, that you love, that they're important, that can't be replaced. Oh, the battle buddy out there. Brother in arms, I heard. So definitely a soldier talking to another fellow soldier, not being specific on gender. When you feel things for people, stop running. You need to say this. Life is short. Don't worry about money. I feel like you're struggling with money, aren't we all in this time? It comes and goes. The only thing that matters in life is the people you loved and who loved you in return. I'll say it until I'm blue in the face. Physical possessions and money in the bank doesn't mean shit when you die. It has zero value. Love, who you loved, who you cared for, who you respected, who you bonded with, that's what goes with you. So you need to fill your life up with those things and not worry so much about money or not having enough of it. You have bad people with bad intentions trying to knock you off your path. They aim to hurt you, to manipulate, to use you, and to embarrass you. I know you think they have good intentions. I know you thought you loved them. It was never true. They are not true. Why do you stay? I know you see the truth. Ooh, Battle Buddy coming in hard to warn you about this lover. You're with them. I don't know if you're married or dating, but that's somebody you're definitely currently with. No bueno. No good. I heard fucking Jody's. So they might have been a Marine of some sense. I feel like they're implying cheating here, and they brought up money. I feel like they either took a lot of money from you or that's their plan. That's what you need to step back and see the bigger picture about. You're not seeing the truth. You're not seeing the light. You have feelings like maybe something's off here, something's wrong, or you're not happy, or they're just vindictive in that sense. But you're loving them. You're a very loyal person. I heard loyal, too loyal. Too loyal, that's what it says. Soft-hearted. That's why you're so affected by PTSD. You feel more than most. So when people die, even people on the other side, this is something that affects you deeper than most people. That's not a weakness. You're an empath, my friend. That's why you feel deeper. Look at your glow up. Bravo for the wifey. Soldier of the wifey. They're like doing this. I don't know what you did in your life, but they are so fucking proud of you. Unbelievably proud. For getting back up, for making something of your life. Maybe you've had children, or you could be currently pregnant. I don't know who that goes up to. They're not specifying if it's the wife or somebody in the family with the suicide. But they're very proud. I really... Wifey. I heard wifey. That might be a key word if that's what they called you. My woman. I heard that. And like very masculine. My woman. I really feel like this is a Marine. They're acting like one. I'm sending you signs and clues to help you get on your path. Pay attention. That's for the battle buddy to get out of this. Also for the family with the suicide, they're trying to send you clues that they're okay. That it's okay to let them go now. Be the one you want to lead you. Don't wait for approval. I don't know, is this person like the soldier that died? I feel like they were, I don't know if they were in control or like in charge or just well liked and respected by everybody in the unit. I heard unit. I heard Fallujah. Afghanistan. Spent most time in Afghanistan, not Iraq, I heard as well. These are all clues. Fight for yourself. Fight for your happiness. Fight for your peace. Fight for love. Fight for your dreams. Fight for those who fight for you. Ugh, that battle buddy wants you to get out of that toxic relationship. Get up and fight. Get up and fight. This is not, I don't know why they're so adamant. I just feel like a drill sergeant in your face like, get up right now! Are you gonna give up? Ah! That's what I'm hearing. So, there could even have been a drill sergeant, I'm not sure. I know you feel that everything is against you right now. Wow. This soldier really wants to talk to their friend. So heavy. PTSD is fucking with you and you're in a shitty relationship and they're fucking with you and you're just like depleted. My best time with you was when you were just being a silly, fun-loving, sweet yet adorable, nutty child. You need to have some fun again. Yeah, you were definitely You could have known them in basic training, or you could have became a man together. Like, grew up. Obviously, when you go to war, you become a soldier. You grow up. I don't feel like this is somebody you knew as a younger child. It could, but I just feel like this is recognizing that you grew up together. You became men together. You fought through some shit together, but you were also pranksters. You had a very silly vibe, very strong friendship. I feel like that's what they mean about being a nutty child. Like, you guys would fuck with each other, but at the end of the day, you would kill someone for the other one. You know what I mean? You had that brotherhood, and it wasn't just about the uniform. It was also the fact that you respected them and they respected you. You have a very strong bond. They just want you to go back and be, not necessarily forget. I don't think you can ever forget, but to go back to being that fun-loving person, make more friends, find somebody who's ride or die like this person was. Like, just because their life ended doesn't mean you have to honor them by your life ending or being miserable too. Who gives a hoot about what others say, or about how others would handle it, or about what others say you can do and can't do? Who gives a hoot about being normal, or about fitting in a box, or about standards before you, or about obstacles only placed by jealousy? This is like, who cares what people are going to think if you go get help about PTSD? Who gives a fuck who's got what to say about you leaving a toxic asshole or a toxic biatch? If they're not good for you, deuces, my friend. You ain't good for my vibes. You ain't good for my life. Bye. It's like, who cares? There is no, you set your own standards. You make your own rules. If somebody's got something to say because you are reaching out for help, they're a fucked up person. They're not good for you. And who asked for their fucking opinion anyway? Why do you care? This person's like, I don't know why. They have some cute. Open your mouth and speak. Yes, you need help. You need to get help. If you don't think you will get it done, or that you can do it, guess what? It won't, and you won't get it done. Change your mentality. Like, if I just get up and I keep going, I'm going to get to the finish line. But you're like sitting in the ground like, I can't. Nope, I'm not doing it. No, I can't do it. Fuck this. I give up. And this bad buddy's like, get up. If you think this way, you're never going to make it to the finish line. You got to get back to that mentality. I'm going to get up. I'm going to one fucking step at the time. I'm going to make it to my mark. Change your thinking. You never stop growing or learning. You never stop getting roadblocks or adversity. You can't please everyone. Lessons. Every day, there's one. Learn it and keep going. You can't please everyone, even an asshole or your job or even yourself sometimes. You gotta do what you gotta do no matter what anyone's got to say about it. There's no rule that says you have to have everything figured out right now. Every step forward is progress. You don't need a fucking game plan or a mission plan right now. First step is acknowledging the fact that you need help and finding a source to do so. Is it a group? Is it talking to a counselor? This is for both sides. Anxiety lies. There's no doom incoming, and you're managing everything just fine. That's the thing about PTSD and depression. It makes everything seem so much bigger than it is, and it makes you feel like everybody's out to get you, and it's really not. It's going to be okay. This dog also means loyalty. Battle buddy's still with you. They're going to be with you. It's going to be okay if you step up and get help. It's going to be okay if you talk to people. Like, stop worrying about your image so much. No beating yourself up anymore. It doesn't help and you don't deserve it. Stop feeling guilty because you survived. That's specifically what I heard. You need to give yourself time to heal, no matter how long that ends up being. You gotta get help. You don't need to sit around and feel this way. Like, you feel like this is your penance because you made it home and they didn't. This person's like, that's the stupidest thing I ever heard. They're like, if I die, if I'm the one man that lived and you died, would you want me beating myself up and sitting here and blaming my fucking self? No. You tell me to get my ass up and get over it. And that's what they're trying to tell you. I know you feel anxious, but you forgot the part where you totally got this. You're anxious about getting help. You're anxious that it might be too big and that nobody can really help you. How do you know until you try? Alright, abundance planning. You're worried about money? Or this is trying to figure your way out of this negative person taking your money, but I just feel like you're worried about your future and where things are going and what you're going to do for a job. You might have lost your job or repeatedly lost your job because of PTSD. You could be living on your government checks here. Make a plan. What's your dream job? What do you want to do? How can you spend money or save money better? If you need to sock away money that this vindictive person you're with doesn't know about, I would do so. Follow your intuition. Follow that gut feeling that saved your life, I'm hearing. You have, with this third eye, you have a psychic sense. You can see people for the truth if you really look at the bigger picture and step back. You're going to see this vindictive person for who they are, and you're also going to see that you can change one little step at a time. Just go to groups. Just go see a counselor. Start somewhere. Connect with fire. Follow your passion. Light that fire up for life again. Bring your life force back. Look to the stars. Dream. Dream big. You get one time on this earth. This is what I'm hearing. One time on this earth. Do something that makes your soul feel good. That makes you feel proud. Because you only get one turn in this body and this version of your soul. Are you going to sit around feeling sorry for yourself forever, or are you going to go make yourself happy? This one's like, make yourself happy. Make an altar. This is like setting aside time to, I don't know if you meditate, you should try it. Do some yoga. I don't care if you're a man. Yoga is very soothing and it opens your chakras. This is about finding a place to calm and center and listen to your thoughts and not be anxious. Feng shui it up in your house. You need a health checkup. This is about mental health. You need to go talk to someone because you're not okay. It's okay to not be okay. It's okay. Listen, I probably spent more time on a fucking psychologist's couch than anyone. Do I look like I'm a crazy pants? Maybe sometimes. Who fucking cares? I feel good now. I'm not living in agony anymore. You don't have to live in agony. If anybody can get the fuck up and change their life, I'm living proof. And I was the most fucked up one ever. So, you can do it. It did take a long time. Years. I'm not going to lie to you. It doesn't happen overnight. But you're going to get better. You're going to feel better. And you just feel so much lighter. And there's more room for happiness. And you're braver. You go after things. And you're smarter. It's time. It's time to acknowledge the fact that you can't control it or handle it on your own anymore. It's totally fine. I don't know why soldiers feel the need to keep it all time. Like, I understand it's part of your training, but you can't go to war and not get fucked up. I don't care who you are. You can't go there and see that shit, do that shit, and not be fucked up. It's just not possible. Every single one of you is a little bit fucked up or a lot fucked up. It's not like this is a race. Or this is not like we're punishing anyone. I'm saying there's no possible way that anybody can go to war, no matter what job you were doing, and not be affected by it. That's so unrealistic, and I need to stop teaching you that you're just a man or just a woman. You gotta push it down. There's no crying in baseball. There's crying in war, okay? There is. Lots of it. Make a meal. You need to eat healthier. Not taking good care of your body. This could be also you need a physical. Check out that ticker I'm hearing. Alright, Shield Maiden. Make plans and focus. Make plans to get that help and focus on your recovery. Also make plans about your finances and finding a better job or finding that career path that you like and go with it. Plan mode. Think about what you really want and go for it. Sage, be devoted and committed to your recovery, to being zen, to getting... Sage is what I use to get rid of negative energy and toxic people and toxic things. You need to be committed to getting rid of toxicity and toxic people. Summer, bask in joy and light. Come back to the light. You've been walking in the darkness. This one says too fucking long. That's for both sides, the other person's family as well. Seer, see, you are a psychic. You are a fucking psychic. You can't lie to me. I'm a fucking psychic myself. Okay? You have an ability. You just run from it. Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Exactly. Face your fear. You're scared to reach out for help. You're scared to go to a PTSD clinic or counselor. You're scared to look your brothers or sisters in the face and say, I'm a little bit fucked up. I need some help. You're scared to do that. You're also scared to go after your dream job. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Take a relaxing break and spend time in nature. Replenish yourself by feeling the beauty and the ecstasy there. Yeah, I like when I'm really stressed the fuck out, I go for a walk in the deepest woods where I'm by my fucking self. Nobody's around to bother me. I just listen to the fucking birds, look up at the sky, in absolute stillness and silence. And it's the best mind-clearing, soul-calming thing ever. Surrender to the habit of people-pleasing. Speak your needs and be true to yourself. Focus on your own happiness instead of always trying to make everyone else happy. This is for the wifey. Again, you are a people pleaser. You were when they were alive, and you forget about yourself sometimes. Stop putting everybody else first. Life's too short. Put yourself first. Go after your happiness as well. Surrender to trust. Trust yourself and your decisions. Don't be swayed by other people's strong opinions about what to do. Take action and be confident that you have chosen the right path. Surrender to trusting the fact that there's always going to be a fucking hater. No matter what decision you make in this life, there's always going to be someone who's got fucking something to say about it. Why are you worried? Why do you care about other people's opinions? Trust the process of getting help. Trust that you can be recovered. Trust that people will step up and help you. Not everyone's going to be against it. First of all, if you're a soldier and people are giving you shit, you call me. I'll punch them right in their face because they deserve it. I'm not into violence anymore, but I don't... No. Okay, so Wheel of Fortune. You can change your fate here. You can change the game. You can be happy. You can have a job you love. You can be with somebody you love. You don't have to wallow in this sadness. The Eon. You lived because you have a bigger purpose. And they're always going to be walking with you. Time is irrelevant on that side. You have more to do on this earth. But you're feeling very oppressed. Feeling like you need to put yourself in hell because your buddies didn't make it home and you did. And you also feel an immense amount of pressure to make something of yourself because you survived. Like, okay, they're showing me at the end of Saving Private Ryan, he goes to the grave and he said, I hope I did enough to earn it, or I hope I did enough to make you proud. This is something that eats at you. Do you know what makes them proud? You stepping up and handling your business and getting this PTSD under control, following your heart and doing what you love. They don't care if you make a fucking dollar. They just want you to be happy, to live your life in joy. You're also feeling stuck in your situation. With the person you're with, you could be married or a job. Yeah, you've faced a lot of cruelty. You've lost a lot of people in your life. And you've had a lot of people use that soft, sensitive heart for bad things. Your relationship is very cruel, very heartbreaking. This lover was no bueno. And this is you punishing yourself for surviving as well. The day trader. This is like you need to Network. Put yourself out there. Go after that job. Go after that passion. If you have to wait till the world opens up, it's alright. Work on your PTSD. Death. You need to end the cycle of self-punishment and this toxic relationship and stop feeling guilty. Yes, they died, but you don't have to die too. They're proud that you lived. They're glad you made it home. That's what they wanted for you. You can't harp on the fact that they didn't come home. You gotta let that go. You gotta let it go. The hacker, you've been stalking someone or looking into things. This is them literally watching you on the computer about something, whether you're looking into a person, looking into a job. They're seeing you being a little bit of a cray-cray on the computer. I don't know what that's about, but they want to let you know they're watching you. Take fast action and fast communication on this. Whatever you've been digging into, move on it. The time is now. That's what they said. No more procrastinating. I hope this was helpful, pile number 1. I know it was touchy and hard to hear, and I'm very sorry, but like I said, they only have a limited amount of time with me, and I want to get the message across to you. I hope it finds whoever this is meant for, because you absolutely need this message. They love you very much. They do not hold any animosity of the fact that they died there, and they're over their death. They need you to be over it too. Everybody is born with a death time, and there's nothing anybody can do about that. It's preset before we're even out of the womb. It's out of your control, man. And it's not your responsibility. It's not your job. You're not God. You gotta let it go. You gotta live your life, and they'll see you on the other side. As far as the family who committed suicide, they need you to find peace and the fact that they do regret their decision, but they're gonna be okay. They're gonna stick around. I feel like you've had a lot of paranormal activity. They're very in and out. Their energy is glitchy, but they are around you all the time. They just need to know that you're going to be okay, and then they'll cross over. I hope that was helpful. I love you all. See you soon, pile 2. How goes it, pile number 2? Hope you're doing good. You picked the glittery crystallized rock. Super pretty. Let me move my other one. Alright. It's got some dirt on it still. I try not to mess with them too much. Dirt is a part of Earth, and I'm an Earth sign, and I get my gifts from Earth. Alright, let's start with your channeled messages. Chanel number something. Could have been a fragrance they wore. Could I have female coming through here? Maybe not. Doesn't Chanel make now perfume? I don't know. Never been able to afford their perfume. I'm a Victoria's Secret's perfume lady. Number 5, Chanel number 5, is that a thing? Ooh, I'm smelling it. This lady or Jude had style. A unique style, I heard. Like tweaked clothing and made it their own in their own way. He said you would know what that means. Okay. Let's start with your postcard from Spirit. Dearest you, if you allow your awareness to settle in, you will hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You will know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver for this kind of essential knowing is your intuition, which is not your sixth sense, but your first. the primary navigational system of your soul. You are entering the age of consciousness. It's time to accept that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multisensory, multidimensional beings. Spirit infuses all things, and your soul's job is to discover those essential truths here on earth where we all agreed to play. Today, trust your spidey sense, read between the lines, tune into the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you miracles. Fear not, for we are right here, and Spirit loves you. Trust the invisible. Medium! This is somebody who could have died and came back or had a near-death experience, and ever since, you've had some issues with the paranormal. Something about water. I'm not sure if this person drowned or something happened in water, or this could have been you. Let's get your channel of messages. Life is magical if you believe in magic. You're hesitant about your abilities. Either you don't know how to handle them or process it, or you're just like, I don't want to deal with this. I'm not down for this. You could be very scared. You could be even getting messed with negative things. It could be scary. This is really about connecting with your guides, understanding what you saw and experienced in your otherworldly I feel like you don't talk about it. What happened to you. I don't know if this is paranormal experience or a near-death experience, but it changed your life. You don't know how to relate or connect to people. Very common. I actually just watched a special about this. Friendships are a godsend. Go visit your real friends and ask for help. You need to talk about what you're experiencing or what you experienced when you had... I really don't know if you died or if you almost did and it scared you. I feel like you did. Like you literally were dead. A new phase is beginning. Empty all the junk out of the trunk. It's about to get good. You're also very guilty or feel guilty about how this person died. I feel like they died in an accident. I'm so thankful for your friendship, but right now I'd like to shake you a little bit. You know that this is not right. So this person was a friend to you. I really do feel female energy, or they could just have a very feminine appearance and aura. But I really feel like they came through to talk about their Chanel perfume and their style. All you ever wanted was the kind of love that made you believe in the same magic as fairy tales. I can't give you perfection, but I did send you damn close. That love, believe it, darling, that's your perfect one for you. Ooh, this is about love. So you're either in a situation that's not right for you, and you are having feelings for someone else, or you're being pushed spiritually to someone else. They think of you just as much as you think of them. You are soulmates. This is your one. You wanted a sign from me. Here it is. You want to know basically if this connection is in your head. It is not. They are also thinking about you. Yes, this is your soulmate. You wanted a specific answer to that. They came through to give it to you. If one day is bad, when it ends, let it end with it. Start fresh, start new, walk on in the sunshine, free of yesterday. You need to get rid of this negative lover in your life. You have so much doubt in yourself. Instead of focusing on what you think others are better at, perhaps you should focus on why you let doubt rule your mind. You doubt your potential, you doubt your skill set, you doubt that you can have this person. I feel like you kind of put someone on a pedestal and you feel like they're too good for you. They're definitely expressing that you are in a lack mindset. Love means you never have to wonder if it's real. You will know when. This one's like, you know it. when you feel it. That's not all in your head. No matter what crazy way you met or how things come together, true love can't be denied, basically. This is a connection you have had over many lifetimes. You'll have them again, believe it. Oh shit, this is your twin flame. You've had other lives with them. This person up here is like freaking out about this love situation. Thoughts are like hugs and kisses to those gone. I hear you, my love, every word. I'm with you, my heart, always. As you tell me about your hurts, I hug you so close. So you talk to this person. I feel like when they were alive, you came to them with a lot of your problems. You had a lot of deep discussions, and you still talk to them when you're going through things. I feel like you've especially been talking about this love interest of yours. Big or small, movement is movement. One day, one step at a time. Getting out of your current situation is tricky for you. They're recognizing that. Just take it one day at a time, one step at a time. As long as you're doing something about it every single day, you're going to end up in the spot you need to. Trust the voice that only you can hear inside. You're a psychic. You can hear and speak to the deceased just like I can. I can see them. For the most part, I really only see the bad ones. The rest of the spirits channel through thoughts or images. Dream a little dream of me. You've been having dreams about this person. Those are real visits. Live in the right now, because right now is all that matters. Don't focus too much on the future or focus too much on the past. Be present in each and every day and live in the moment. Purple rain, you're heartsick about love. Feeling like you lost here, you chose wrong. There's better out there for you. Do not settle. Do not settle with this bad love. Go to the one that feels like your true love. Reach out and communicate. What do you have to lose? You haven't told the other person how you feel. It's just like a secret crush, like you're watching from afar. They're like, reach out. Sometimes it just will not make sense. You won't be able to explain it. It will shake you up, make you question everything you thought you knew because it was meant to you. That's this person that came into your life. They're like, your true love. It shook you up. It doesn't make any sense. You could be from two very different worlds, two very different cultures. There's a lot of obstacles between you. This probably is somebody who's not usually your type, but here they are, and you don't know what to do about it anymore. Alright, let's get into your message. It's okay to struggle. You are doing better than you feel like you are. You're struggling with your feelings about the person you're with is just not good. Your work situation is not good. Your home life isn't good. You're just feeling like you're down and out. Very lack mentality. But the Spirit's saying you're doing better than you think you are. You are not a burden. We are lucky to have you. You're not... I feel like the one that... Either it's one you're currently with or someone you've just left. Just really beat up your self-esteem. Made you feel like everything was your fault. That's not true. You are worth taking care of. Okay? This person that shook you up and shake you to your core is going to take care of you. They take care of you. You're worth it. You have a big purpose. A bad day doesn't mean a bad life. Tomorrow will be different. Just because you're in bad times right now doesn't mean your life's going to be bad forever. Every day, new day is a new possibility. Just one step at a time, and eventually you'll get where you need to go. You're strong, smart, and you got this. Exactly. You are strong enough to get through this. You are smart enough to get through this, and you will get through it. You got it. Self-care the crap out of life, and you'll get through okay. You need to pour that love back into yourself right now. You're very low vibes. They're recognizing that. Let's see what else we got. You need to go back and spend some time with family, close friends, people that make you feel good, people you can confide in and talk to that you need that inner... you need compassion. You need to be embraced. Physical contact. And if it's not that, you need to... I feel like you had a strong family bond, but it's weakened due to this past lover. They could have influenced your family life. Make a vision board. Where do you see your life going? something you can wake up and be inspired every day to keep going. Whether this is just quotes or an actual physical board of all your dreams, seeing it will help you keep on your plan. Dream journal. You're having dreams with this person and they're giving you information, helping you, trying to help you with some guidance. I would keep a dream journal by your bed. When you wake up in the middle of the night, write down, or when you first wake up, write down what you remember about your dreams. Clear your energy field. Yeah, you're around somebody very negative, very toxic. You need to sage, you need to do some crystal work, and you need to get the F up out of there when you can. Sing. Singing might make you happy, but this is being your true eccentric self, being goofy and wacky and not caring what other people are thinking and saying about it. Aromatherapy. Yes, with this toxicity, you're just around a lot of super bad toxicity. Aromatherapy might also help you with your stress if you're very stressed out. Ooh. Spirit or great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. Spirits trying to teach you, the spirits around you, the paranormal experiences you have, especially from this person when they try to talk to you. Learn from it. Stop running from it and embrace your gifts. Warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. You don't have to worry if you are getting messed with negatively, or if you're scared of being a medium or scared of being a psychic. You have guides. All you need to do is connect with your guides, talk to them, help them help you they'll show you the ropes. They'll show you how to control it. You can talk to other psychics. You can get a hold of me if you need some spiritual guidance, but don't be afraid. You are powerful. You can check these spirits back. This is also standing your ground with this toxic lover as well. Moon. Take note of intuitive messages. You're affected by the moon. I feel like you can communicate better with spirits during moon phases, especially full moons, new moons, eclipses. I'm the same way. My gifts sharpen and heighten around the moon. A lot of transmuting happens for me around the moon. I'd pay attention, find out when the next full moon and new moon is. See if you can mess around with your gifts. I feel like you'll get more answers if you ask as well. Yeah, you are an oracle. You're a medium. You can see, hear, feel. You have gifts. Direction guardian. Choose your path. If you open up to your gifts, the spirit and your other guides are going to be guiding you, leading you where you're meant to be, leading you on your destiny. Surrender to the magic of who you are. We all have magic in us, even in the mundane aspects of life. Remember that you are a magical being with a uniqueness and worth that came from just being you. Yes. You're a powerhouse, and so is your twin flame. The one that shook you up. You felt their power. They felt yours. You're both powerful little beings, and you're going to be a power couple. Surrender to the magic. Surrender unhealthy relationships. Let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. You need to let go of this yucky lover. Surrender to your full power. Your life is calling for you to step in to your full power rather than playing it small. You've got to embrace being this empath. You got big things to do. I feel like you're going to be a spiritual teacher in some sense. Close it out on some tarot. Ooh, follow that passion. Look at that. The one that shook you up, this one's saying it's going to be crazy good. Because you're both powerhouses. You're going to be both in tune with your gifts. And you're going to have amazing sex. I won't sugarcoat it for you. Everything that you need or could need in the world is already out there. You've got to work on manifesting, and they're working hard to help you towards your destiny, finding your right people, getting rid of toxicity. It's all changing. They're working with you. They're recognizing you're overwhelmed with worry and stress. You're very stressed about coming towards this new person. You're very stressed about leaving the toxic one. And you're very stressed about your gifts. They're recognizing this. There's been a lot of strife. And with probably some menacing spirits, either currently or in the past. But mostly this is talking about the lover. All they bring you, like the one you're currently with, all they bring you is strife. They want you to move away from that swiftly. Get out of your current situation. That's step one. And go towards the one that fills you up so you can have that good life. With the one who loves you and you love in return. You can create your own life. You can do whatever you want as long as you set that intention and you stick with it. So this is also the spirit, again referencing they were very into fashion. They could have been a literal costume designer or a fashion designer of some sense. Follow your art. Whether it's music, painting, whatever fills your heart up with joy as far as work. It'll help you release your pain. I feel like you've had a lot of pain in life in general and in love. And art is going to help you teach as well. Whether it's poetry, whether it's movies, whether it's TV, whatever it is, you're meant to use art. And art really calls to your soul. Maybe this person could have also been an artist that you were pulling in. So I hope they came in strong for you. Please give this a like if it's resonating, or if you just like these readings, talk to me in the comments. Like I said, I hope this is helpful, and I hope they came in strong. Getting a lot of love vibes. They're just wishing you the best. They just really want you to go towards this love person and stop putting them on the back burner for somebody who isn't worth your time, which I have a feeling is like either a current ex or someone you're still with. That's their main message. Go towards the one that shook you up. I hope that was helpful. See you all next time. Pile number 2. Pile 3, how are you? You picked the pink. Can't really tell with this lighting, but it is like soft baby pink with a little bit of maroon in there. Alright, let's start with your channeled messages. Got some dirt on there. Hearing humming. This person might have been a hummer. Hi. I keep hearing hi. Kind of a feminine voice here, or it could be a little kid. Very happy, very excited to be here. Blonde. You could be a blonde, or they could be a blonde. Bluish gray eyes. I don't know what that means. I spit out what I hear because everything is a clue. Home. Going home or go home. I'm not sure. It's very faint. I'm home. Couldn't even have been that. Start with your postcard from Spirit. Dear you, there are times in life when taking a risk is better left for another day. Other times are perfect for taking that leap, no matter how dangerous it might seem. Well, hold on to your parachute strings, for today is leap time. Realize that no matter what, we will not let you fall, drown, get lost, or hurt yourself in any way on this one. Even if it may feel like you're in free fall, we are here for you, and you can stop freaking out about getting hurt and relax into this transition to something new. All the elements are in place, and your soul is ready for a new experience. No matter what you're asking about, it's time to take the risk and do that thing that scares you. No matter what happens, you will land softly, right on target. Don't worry about the outcome. Spirit's got that covered. It's taking the leap itself that's the point. We love your courage. Embrace it. This is about love. Lots of love vibes just this season, I guess. Alright. At the end of the day, you should feel good about your work. Feel good about the work you're doing, and you should feel good going home to the people who you're with. Don't feel like you're happy and content in your home, and I feel like this is someone you also work with that's not going well. Winter is coming. There's a freeze out happening, whether it's with you or someone else. It's going to get frosty. Stop trying to be perfect. There's no such thing as perfect. You're trying too hard. Oh, my baby, you are just as precious and important to me now as you were in life. A mother's love never dies. Another mommy coming to the table. I giggle as you try to ignore the signs. I roll my eyes when you try to tell yourself it's not real. But I love you extra hard because this is how you deal with things. You must think it to death. No pun intended, my love. You're probably a Virgo. We analyze the shit out of everything. This again has something to do with love. You're like definitely ignoring their signs. You're just like, no, this can't be real. This can't be right. I have this going on, and I'm just not going to deal with this. How many signs must I give you? What are you waiting for? Go after the one who fills your heart the most. Oh my God. They're literally saying you're with someone, you're home, you're not happy in your home or your work. I'm fucking with my speech, but they want you to go towards this one you're thinking about. I don't know what sense this is. The only life you can control is yours, and even then your control of it is limiting. You cannot conduct the will or destiny. You must follow the music it plays. Stop trying to be in control of everything. Especially your feelings and your mind. I'm helping you heal. You will get better from this. You will feel better again. So they're helping you with this tough love situation, tough family situation. Go after this new start, new you with fierceness. Go forth and crush it. New you, new year, new you. That's what I'm hearing. You wanted something in your heart you really want to do this year. Like you don't want to stay in this mundane dead space. You want to change your life. You want to change your love, your career, all that. They're like, let's go. Clock's ticking. Write a letter. Everything you want to say to me or who hurt you. Only when you release can you heal. You are somebody difficult talking about your feelings. This one's saying write it out, but you need to get it out of your body. Yes, that's me. That song you keep hearing over and over again. I'm talking to you. So you're hearing a repetitive song and you think of them. Yes, it's really them. Tomorrow is not a promise. How much longer do you want to let what you dream of pass you by? Whether that's job or love or both, they're like you're ignoring it to appease others or because you don't want to make waves. Kiss and make up with your family members and this lover you're not going towards. Sometimes doing what is best for your heart and soul is the hardest damn thing to do. But I promise you, following that inner light only brings you your wildest dreams. You're recognizing it's not easy to just go. You have things to take care of, but sometimes doing what we need to do is hard and scary, and people are going to put roadblocks in your way, and it's going to be the hardest damn thing you ever did, but it's going to be worth it. XOXO, I always kiss you at least once a day. Your mom is sending you lots of kisses. Stop listening to toxic people or allowing toxicity to rule your life. Stop listening to this lover, I heard. The one you're currently with. Don't give up. You have come so far. You're doing so well. It's almost over. Keep going. We're rooting for you up here. So you have been making some moves as far as change. They're rooting for you. You don't have to do anything you don't wish to. Don't let anybody tell you you have to do things. It's your life. Don't focus on success or failure. Just focus on effort. Focus on trying. Things aren't about outcomes. What you do shouldn't be about outcomes. It should be about what you love doing. You are important. You matter. Anyone who makes you feel unimportant or that you don't matter is a big fat jerk and you don't need them in their life. This one's like, the voice that tells you that you aren't good enough apparently doesn't know you at all. You're amazing. You're feeling very low and you're thinking very low about yourself. You are a fighter, ever onwards. You were born a fighter. You can fight through anything, the Spirit says. I am a work in progress, and that is okay. Everybody is a work in progress. Yours truly. You are doing enough. It's going to be okay. I feel you're losing the one you want. You're not. Don't worry about that. They're specifically telling you this. Okay, so what else? We got this one's speedy. I like it. Chanting. You might want to do some yoga or some actual chanting, sound healing. You're very stressed. You're very in your head. You're around a lot of toxicity. You need to get some Zen time in whatever way that helps you. Creative art, like again referencing, you can't verbalize very well. So find a way to release it creatively. Ground yourself. Get centered. And all this toxicity, protect your Zen. Center yourself. Do some yoga, breathing exercise, sound healing, crystals, sage, whatever you need. Sweet treat. Indulge in something good that just makes you feel good, like comfort foods. Clean your space. You might have a little clutter, but I just feel like this is clean the negativity out of your space. Connect with your ancestors. This person who died is related to you. You can connect to them. Talk to them. Keep talking to them. They're going to help you. Ooh, you are a white witch. Yes, you is. This person that died was also a white witch. I don't feel like they practice much, or at least publicly in their life, but they have gifts. You have gifts. You got the gifts from them. Protection guardian. They protect you. They got you. They got you, boo-boo. Broken arrow. Embrace the energy of peace. Be a peacemaker. Even with all this toxicity going around, they're trying to fight. They're trying to shake you up. Be a peacemaker, because it's going to knock them off on their ass. Lady, enjoy growth and reap the rewards. Follow that abundant one, your empress, the one that's nurturing, or emperor. Earth mother, feel loved and connected. Your person's also an earth sign, you're an earth sign, and together you're going to make a baby, they're saying. Just telling you what I'm hearing. Surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion and let it flow. Surrender to your passions and go towards it like your pants are on fire. Whether it's person, work, whatever it is, what lights you up, go in that direction. Surrender worry. Make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arrive, breathe them out of your body. Focus on the power of your heart and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. You're definitely a Virgo, one you analyze, and you're a worrywart. Check to our personalities. Surrender your ego. Cultivate gratitude. Be of service to others and come from your heart. A big ego can work against you, but humility will further your goals. And a little bit stuck in your ego and your pride. This one is saying you need to let go because you're around toxic people and they're influencing you. Now it's a choice. You can either be different or you can continue to go down a bad path. Don't go down the bad path. You're feeling like you're carrying a lot on your shoulders. This is hell for you. This toxic situation. you feel like you're carrying all the load, doing all the heavy lifting. But you're a star. At what you do, you are a star, this one says. You have so much talent and so much potential, you just forgot it. The gourmet chef. You're somebody that likes to do like a recipe. There's a certain amount of this, certain amount. You're a planner. You want to make love to your food or love to your projects. Been a lot of drinking, a lot of excessive in your ego, bad stuff that's taking you away from your path and your character. Remember who you are. Remember this virtue that I feel like this person instilled in you. Be kind, be humble, be patient. You are a star. You have gifts. And you have your fellow star out there. You're just not with them. You've been thinking a lot about your gains. Monetary, like money and physical things, and not all the right things. You need to worry about who fills you up and not worry about your gains. That includes your work you're doing as well. Charge after your passions with all you got. Get up and go time. I hope this was helpful. The spirit is very speedy, in and out. Maybe they were just a very busy person in life. They're currently still busy in death. So if this resonated, or if you like these readings, please hit the like and subscribe button. Help my channel grow. And I will see you all next time. Be good out there. Bye, guys.